money ain't a thing. Money ain't a thing.
Money in the bank. Money in the bank.
We can talk, but money talk, so talk more.
Ash Cash Show, Ash Cash Show, the Ash Cash Show, Ash Cash Show, the Ash Cash Show, Ash Cash Show, the Ash Cash Show, Ash Cash Show, Ash Cash Show, the Ash Cash Show, Ash Cash Show, the Ash Cash Show, Ash Cash Show.
Baby, I got your money.
Welcome to the Ash Cash Show every month. I'm supposed to be downstairs. Welcome to the Ash Cash Show, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Make sure you go to the AshCashShow.com, subscribe to the podcast. Go to AshCashTV.com, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Y'all forgot I was supposed to be downstairs because now I can go up and down the steps and all that. I mean, I'm almost fully back. From this Achilles off the boot. I'm walking. I mean, it's still, legs still gotta get stronger. But I'm in physical therapy right now. I'm doing my exercises. So yeah, we're going back downstairs, effective immediately. But yeah, so we're gonna make that happen. So starting tomorrow, I wanted to start off fresh, back in my studio. You know what I'm saying? Back with the backdrop. You know what I'm saying? And but it's all good. It's all good. I forgot, honestly. All right, top of the morning. Thank you for everybody on the check-in. We got Zane's Fayetteville, North Carolina. We got Australia. We got LA. We got Louisiana. We got sunny San Diego's in the building. We got North Carolina in the building. We got Atlanta in the building. We got the DMV in the building. We got Indiana in the building. Salute to Run IJC. Salute to everybody on the check-in. Tenacious, I'm chosen. Thank you for the badge, love. Peace. Occasional printing. Mr. Bill Wealth, top of the morning. Lake 9-4, top of the morning. Just phenomenal. Thank you for the badge, love. Dr. Aquette Williams, thank you for the badge, love. Top of the morning. Joyce Williams, top of the morning. Butterfly Fee, good morning. Charlene, Anissa, top of the morning. We got Fort Worth in the building. I Stay Rich is in the building. Lisa's in the building. The Bud is in the building. 7M Productions is in the building. Sharon Smith, Newark, New Jersey, on a YouTube check-in. She's in the building. Stress Less, Live Better is in the building. Dr. Ket Williams from Alabama is in the building. Spoiled Brat, Georgia's in the building. Butterfly Thoughts is in the building. Miss Tiff is in the building. Salute. Chicago's in the building. Hampton, Virginia's in the building. Gail Keys is in the building. DMV is in the building. Orlando's in the building. Salute. Flacco Josh is in the building. Rose is in the building. Bama's in the building. Denver, Colorado is in the building. Joyce Williams in the building. Orlando's in the building. Indiana's in the building. North Carolina's in the building. Where's CJ? Thank you for the badge, love. St. Louis is in the building. DMV is in the building. Orlando's in the building. Brooklyn's in the building. Salute. Duval is in the building. I gotta say it like that. Duval. I gotta say that. Duval is in the building. ATL is in the building. Dallas, Texas is in the building. Queens, Get the Money is in the building. Philly's in the building. Haiti is in the building. And bonjour, Saka Fett is in the building. Patrick Watkins, thank you for the badge, love. ATL is in the building. Detroit is in the building. Philly and Miami's in the building. Florida's in the building. Let's go. Dallas, Texas is in the building. Salute. All right, y'all. Wesley Chapel, Florida's in the building. Milwaukee's in the building. All right, let's do this daily aspiration. Virginia, Brandon Lee is in the building. VA is in the building. Santa Monica, California is in the building. Hey, yo, international, we here. So I appreciate y'all. Jersey's in the building. All right, cool. Let's get this daily aspiration going. We want to talk about consistency because that's the only way. That's the only way, right? We don't realize that the only way to win is to be consistent. Y'all ready? We're going to go every day I'm hustling. Let's get it. Happy Monday, my leaders of the Now School. Welcome to the day that you realize that success is a gift that needs to be unwrapped. Today's daily aspiration is dedicated to practicing consistency. It is a fact that if you only want to win sometimes, then you just have to do what winners do some of the times. But if you want to win all the time, then it is imperative that you do what winners do all of the time. Simple mathematics, 1 + 1 = 2. But for some reason, some of us are under the impression that if we just start but don't follow through, we will get favorable results. That couldn't be more false than 2 + 2 × 0 = 4. I know that was a corny joke, but you get the point. But the truth is that in order to win on a consistent basis, you must do something every day that will bring you closer to your destination. It's great to have success and celebrate how far you have come, but the moment you become stagnant is the moment you lose. If it's not broke, then don't fix it. If hard work and dedication got you some success, then I guarantee that if you continue to work hard and be dedicated, it will absolutely bring you more. Being great is not a singular act, so make sure you are practicing consistency every single day. The world is yours for the taking. Go ahead and take it. I'll leave you a couple of quotes. First one's by Adlon Sinclair, and it says, to move ahead, you need to believe in yourself, have conviction in your beliefs, and the confidence to execute those beliefs every day. Next quote by Anthony Robbins, and it says, in essence, if we want to direct our lives, we must take control of our consistent actions. It's not what we do once in a while that shapes our lives, but what we do consistently. And last but not least, by Bart Carner, and it says, chance can allow you to accomplish a goal every once in a while, but consistent achievement happens only if you love what you're doing. So listen, consistency, right? Let me explain something to you. Consistency is the only thing that's going to give you lasting success. You know, they say a broke clock is right twice, at least twice, right? So think about that concept for a second. Let me dive in, right? Think about that concept for a second. A broke clock is right at least 2 times a day, right? And so let's say your clock is broke, no batteries, it don't work, right? And it's stuck at 8:15 a.m. Then guess what? When it becomes 8:15 a.m., it's right. When it becomes 8:15 p.m., that clock is right. But all of the other times, it is wrong, right? And what is that? Why am I even saying that? Why does that even matter? Because a lot of times people are doing things and they get it right and they believe that, all right, I got it right, so let me move on, instead of being consistent and getting to the point where they can't get it wrong, right? So what does the quote say? The quote say, don't do it. It's a bar. Catch this. Don't do it until you get it right. Do it until you can't get it wrong. Bars. Don't do it until you get it right. Do it until you can't get it wrong. You sold 1,000 copies of your book. Sell 1,000 next month. Sell 1,000 a month after. Keep doing it till you don't get it wrong. You made 4 figures this month in your business. You made between $1,000 and $9,000 in your business. Now do it again. You made 5 figures in your business. Now do it again. You made 6 figures in your business. Now do it again. Stop doing it till you get it right. Do it till you can't get it wrong. Because that's what it's about. It's about consistency, right? I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed by somebody who did something one time. I ain't impressed by that. Right? Be consistent. Be on top every single year. Right? Have the people's ear every single year. Make sure they support you every single year. Right? It's about consistency. And the thing is, right? The thing about consistency is that the truth of the matter is that you're not going to see the results immediately. Right? I was watching a Tim Bilyeu interview with Simon Sinek, right? And he says, listen, if you went to the gym today, right? If you went to the gym today and you started eating right today, and next day you're not gonna see results. The day after, you're not gonna see results. A week later, after eating right and working out, you're still not gonna see results. But what if you just made a commitment? What if you say, yo, every day, no matter what, every day I am going to eat right and work out. Guess what's gonna happen? Eventually, you will see results. Eventually, you will see results and you will be healthy, right? And so here's the kicker. Most people are giving up because they don't see the results, right? Most people are giving up because they don't see the results. And because they don't see the results, right? Because they don't see the results, they are giving up, right? And actually, I wish I could throw a beat to this, but we gonna throw a beat to this because I need y'all to hear this speech, right? So you can kind of get it a little more.
Do you love your wife? Right? Prove it. Like, what's the metric? Give me the number that helps me know, right? Because when you met her, you didn't love her, right? Now you love her, right? Tell me the day the love happened. It's an impossible question, right? But it's not that it doesn't exist. It's that it's much easier to prove over time. Stack that bitch up. So all leadership is the same thing. It's about transitions. So if you were to go to the gym, right? It's like exercise, right? If you go to the gym and you work out and you come back and you look in the mirror, you will see nothing. And if you go to the gym the next day and you come back and you look in the mirror, you will see nothing, right? So clearly there's no results, can't be measured, it must not be effective. So we quit, right? Or if you fundamentally believe that this is the right course of action and you stick with it.
Stick with it.
In a relationship, I bought her flowers and I wished her happy birthday. And she doesn't love me. Clearly I'll give up. That's not what happens. If you believe there's something there, you commit yourself to an act of service. You commit yourself to the regime, the exercise.
Commit yourself.
You can screw it up. You can eat chocolate cake one day. You can skip a day or two. It allows for that. But if you stick with it consistently, I'm not exactly sure what day, but I know you'll start getting into shape. I know it. And the same with the relationship. It's not about the events. It's not about intensity. It's about consistency, right? You go to the dentist twice a year, your teeth will fall out. You have to brush your teeth every day for 2 minutes. What does brushing your teeth twice a day for 2 minutes do? Nothing. Unless you do it every day, twice a day for 2 minutes.
Every single day.
Consistency. Going to the gym for 9 hours does not get you into shape. Working out every day for 20 minutes gets you into shape. So the problem is we treat leadership with intensity. We have a 2-day offsite. We invite a bunch of...
So here's the thing, right? And so I wanted to play that little bit of clip, right? I wanted to play that little clip for y'all because, what happens is I need y'all to stop looking at the scoreboard. I need you to stop looking at the scoreboard. I need you to just figure out what needs to be done, and I need you to do that every single day, and don't stop. I need you to do this, right? I need you to plan for success, right? I need you to plan for success. I need you to take your time, right? I need you to take your time. I need you to figure out what is it going to take, right, to be successful. So before you even start, right, don't just start doing, right? Don't just start doing, right? I need you to plan it out. Say, all right, you know what? Going forward, this is what I'm going to eat. Going forward, this is what I'm going to read. Going forward, this is how much time I'm going to work out. Going forward, I'm going to do all that stuff, right? Plan it out. Write it down. Write it, make it plain. Write it. Right? I need you to write it first. And then after you write it, right? Think about it. Meditate on it a little bit. Right? Meditate on it a little bit. Right? Don't take action. Don't take action immediately. Right? Don't take action immediately. I need you to really just write it down. Figure out what success is going to be, right? And don't even take action. Write it today, then tomorrow view it again tomorrow, right? View it again tomorrow. And then when you look at it tomorrow, make a commitment. In your sound mind, before you take action, in your sound mind, is this the right course of action to take? If you believe that it's the right action to take, that start taking action. But don't look at the scoreboard, right? Start eating right, start working out, get off the scale. Don't get on the scale every day, right? Because the scale is going to discourage you. Because anybody who knows, who's ever been on a weight release journey, when you first start eating right and you first start working out, your body does this crazy thing that it gains then loses. Loses then gains, even if you, right? And so if you are expecting to lose weight and you looking at that scale every day, you might discourage yourself, right? You want more money, you have a desire for more money, and you say, you know what, I'm gonna do XYZ every single day, and that's gonna give me more money. If you look at your bank account every single day and you're like, damn, this joint is still negative, you're gonna discourage yourself. You're gonna go frantic. You're gonna say, man, I need to figure this out. I gotta figure this out. And then you go frantic and you never get to the bag. All right. So I want you to stop looking at the scoreboard. I want you to believe, right? I want you to write the plan. I want you to believe. And then once you believe, just get to work. Put your head down and get to work. Right? Put your head down and get to work.
Your problem is to bridge the gap between where you are now
Bridge the gap.
and the goals you intend to reach.
Bridge the gap. Bridge the gap.
You are now tuned into Mind Ride Radio. Elevate your mind. You elevate your life.
Plan to succeed.
Hello, I'm Brian Tracy, and today I want to show you how to create an action plan for achieving your goals.
Create an action plan.
Everyone has goals, but some seem to accomplish far more than others. That's because people who accomplish goals at a higher rate than the average person are those who use a systematic, proven method of goal setting and goal attainment.
William
The
King.
answer is simple. You need an effective action plan. The first step in creating an action plan is deciding exactly what you want. Clarity is the most important single quality of goals.
Clarity is important.
Perhaps the most important single quality of
I
success.
need you to get clear. What is it that you
Instead
want?
of
Get
fuzzy
clear.
goals like more money, better health, and happiness,
Don
be
Oliver, thank
specific
you for the
about
bachelor.
exactly how much money you want to earn in a specific period of time,
Bless
or
all
what
you,
level
big
of
man.
health and fitness or weight that you desire. You need to set goals that are multidimensional and for every part of your life so that you function like a well-oiled goal-setting, goal-achieving machine. You need goals for your health, your career, your finances, your relationships, your personal and professional development, and your community and spiritual growth. This will immediately put you in a separate category from people because most people have no idea what they really want. Most people are unconsciously preoccupied with the fear of failure, which blocks them from setting clear, specific goals. If you don't set clear, specific goals, then you can't fail to achieve them because they're so vague. This is a major reason for failure. Next, write your goals or goal down on a sheet of paper. Only 3% of adults have written goals, and everyone else plans to write them down someday. Success begins with a piece of paper, a pen, and a few minutes of your time. You can start with the 3-goal method. In less than 30 seconds, quickly write down your 3 most important goals in life right now. Whatever 3 goals you manage to write down is probably an accurate picture of what you really want in life. When you actually write a goal down, it is as if you are programming it into your subconscious mind and activating a whole series of mental powers that will enable you to accomplish
Yeah,
much more than
MindRightMoneyAcademy.com is my mentorship
you
program.
begin to expect to achieve the goal, and you start to attract people and circumstances into your life that are consistent with the attainment of your goal. The third step is setting a deadline. If it's a large goal, set a series of sub-deadlines. And what if you don't achieve your goal by the deadline? Set another deadline. Remember, a deadline is just a guesstimate of when you will achieve it. You may achieve the goal well in advance, or it may take you much longer than you expect.
The business
But
bully.
you must have a target time
What am I doing?
before you set off. A deadline acts as a forcing system on your subconscious mind toward achieving your goal on schedule. If you want to achieve financial independence, you may set a 10 or 20-year goal and then break it down year by year so that you know how much you have to save and invest each year. There are no unreasonable goals, only unreasonable deadlines. The next step in creating an action plan is making a list of everything that you could possibly think of that you will have to do to achieve your goal.
This is Brian
After
Tracy.
having a written goal, one of the things that holds people back is not taking the time to lay out a list of all the little things they will have to do to get there. Identify the obstacles that you will have to overcome. Identify the knowledge, information, and skills you will need, and then identify the people whose help and cooperation you will require to achieve your goal. The more comprehensive your list, the more motivated you will become. The more intense will be your desire, and the more you will believe it is possible. Combine all these things into a plan organized by priority and sequence.
MindRightRadio.com.
Priority is what is more important and less important. Sequence is what you have to do before you do something else, and in what order. List every single step that you can think of that you'll have to follow. As you think of new items, add them to your list. The 80-20 rule says that 80% of your results will come from 20% of your activities.
Yep.
The 20-80 rule says that the first 20% of time that you spend planning your goal and organize your plan will be worth 80% of the time and effort required to achieve the goal.
I do custom
Now that you
salute.
have this comprehensive list, schedule it into a comprehensive plan. Plan each day, week, and month in advance. Plan each month at the beginning of the month. Plan each week the weekend before. And plan each day the evening before. The more careful and detailed you are when you plan your activities and tasks, the more you will accomplish in less time. The rule is that each minute spent on planning saves 10 minutes on execution. Then, as you go through each day of your plan, select your number one most important goal for the day. Again, you can set your priorities with the 80-20 rule. Ask yourself, if I could only do one thing on this list, which one activity is most important? Then ask yourself, if I could only do one other task on this list, which one would be the most valuable use of my time? Then write a number 2 next to it. Now keep asking this question until you have the top 20% of your tasks organized by sequence and priority. And now you have an action plan. Your next step is to take action. Keep track
Take
of your
action.
progress.
Quell,
and
what up?
make adjustments along the way. Make sure you're doing something every day to move you in the direction of what you really want in life. Before we wrap up, I'd like to leave you with a thought to share with your friends and followers. Your problem is to bridge the gap between where you are now and the goals
yes, sir.
you intend to reach.
Yo, remember, y'all gotta
If you
re-sign
want
up
to
for
change your
VIP
future,
because
take
I did.
action and take action
It was a
now.
problem.
If you
So
want to change your future, take action and take action now.
Mind Ride Radio, your number one source for mind elevation.
yo, so here's the thing, right? So here's what happens. So yeah, this is on VIP. But remember, anybody, just go to mindrightradio.com. Anybody that's not on that was on VIP, y'all gotta re-sign up because I had to redo the system. And so I put it on the on our Academy platform. So make sure y'all go to mindrightradio.com. You'll be able. So mindrightradio.com is free. You'll be able to just hit play from there. If you want to become a VIP member, it's $4.99 per month. And you could anytime we have any tracks on there, you could download anytime they got tracks. So yeah. So look, here's the thing, right? So I told you consistency is the key. But the reason here, I'm gonna give you a quick bar. The reason, Courtney, what up? M16 in the building. Your spoiled this is in the building. Kelvin Palmer is in the building. Hey, yo, YouTube showing up consistently now. That's out to YouTube. YouTube showing up. Our numbers are going up on YouTube, so I appreciate y'all. Yo, tell a friend to tell a friend. Yo, ashcashtv.com. But here's the deal. Here's the reason why a lot of us are not consistent. You know why you're not consistent? Because you ain't got no faith. You ain't got no faith. You don't want to waste time. And so because you don't have no faith, whether it's in you don't have no faith in yourself, whether you don't have no faith in what you're doing, whether you don't have no faith in your higher power, you don't have no faith. And so you believe that, I'm going to do this, but what if this doesn't happen? What if this don't happen? What if I put in all this work and I don't get the result I'm looking for? What if you keep playing that over and over? You have no faith. You don't have no faith whatsoever. And so I'm gonna let Uncle Steve talk to us, right? But what happens is when you ask for something, it's already delivered. When you ask for something, it's already delivered. But what happens is delivery can't happen at a different location. Let me see. Let Steve talk to you. It's your expectations. Your expectations are wrong.
Getting successful, whatever you consider successful, if it's rich, whatever, it's not a magic trick.
Not a magic trick.
It's not God picks certain people he'll make rich and certain people he don't. He gives all of us as his children the power of choice.
All of us.
You have a say-so in that. You can decide to be rich. And with God's help, it's highly doable.
Yeah. You can make a decision.
You first have to think it.
You first have to think it.
What makes it hard is your lack of belief that it can happen for you. The fact of it is, though, it's very doable. But you got to change, though. If you keep doing what you've been doing, you're going to keep getting what you've been getting. So if you're at a place in your life and you ain't happy with it, you have to change some things. But you have to make a conscientious decision that you're going to change. And it's not dependent on anybody else. It don't matter what your mama think. Yep. It don't matter what your co-workers think. It don't matter what your siblings think. It don't matter what your children think. It don't matter.
It don't matter.
They have nothing to do with it. This decision is yours and yours alone. You have to live your life with the expectation that great things are coming your way. And that's how it works. Now, let me teach it to you. You grab your remote. You press the power button. What do you expect to happen? You expect the TV to come on. Guess what? It come on. If you want to see Sports Center,
what do you expect to happen? Your expectations.
And you press 4-6 and OK or select. What do you expect to come on your TV? Sports Center. And guess what show up? Sports Center.
Yes, Steve Harvey.
See, God is tied to all of this. You better understand what I'm trying to tell you about. The Bible says a man is as he thinketh. God created us in his image. God thought of this world. He thought of it. So he created it. So he made you just like him, that your thoughts can create things. There is a scripture, Habakkuk 2:2. It says, write the vision and make it plain, so that he who reads it will run to it. And even though it tarry means take a long time, wait for it, for surely it will come at an appointed time. That's the trick. But the appointed time is what throws people off. Because when you ask God for something, he sends it, he ships it immediately. As soon as you ask him something, you really believe he'll do it, he boxes it up and he ships it to you immediately. The problem with the package is he never gives you the date that the package is going to arrive. It would destroy the requirement he has of all of us, which is faith. Faith is the belief in things that you cannot see. So if you ask God for $1 million, he sent $1 million as soon as you ask for it. But it's going to come at an appointed time. The problem is people stop waiting on the package. Then when he get to you, because he delivers only to Faith Street, when he delivers to you on Faith Street, but you done stepped off of Faith Street. You over here on I don't see how circle. He don't ship there. Instead of staying on Faith Street, you done stepped over here to I don't believe it Boulevard.
I don't believe it Boulevard.
Or it took too long Avenue. Then the package come to Faith Street. It's just like the post office and FedEx. If you ain't there to receive it, it got to go back. That's how it works, man. You have control of this. This belongs to you. This is yours. You're the captain.
You're the captain.
You're the master.
You're the master.
You're the foreman.
You're the foreman.
You're the general. You're the head. Don't give control of this to nobody.
Don't give control to nobody.
You can protect yourself from negativity. And that's what stops most people, negative thoughts. You can coat your mind from
It's your negative thoughts.
It's a real simple exercise to do. I do it every morning before I walk out the door. So I walk out as a positive person. You know, I get tired sometimes. That's different from being negative, because I get mentally drained from my job at times. But to coat your mind from negativity, the way you can put a coating around your mind is with one simple thing: gratitude. Gratitude erases negativity. I'm gonna show you how this works. If you wake up in the morning and you start having negative thoughts, man, this ain't my day. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I'm tripping, I just don't feel myself. Every time you feel, in the middle of the day, if you feel yourself doing that, stop. Just stop for a second. And start going over in your mind everything you have to be grateful for. Not everything you want, everything you already have. Because what you have is substantial. You just haven't gone over the list and taken inventory in a long time. But the fact that you can walk, that's a blessing.
That's a blessing.
The fact that you woke up, that's another blessing. The fact that you can see, think, reason, that's another blessing. The fact that you can go somewhere and get yourself something to eat, that's another blessing. The fact that you can go and turn the key and call someplace home, that's another blessing. The ability to dream is a blessing. The fact that you have an opportunity to get it right is another blessing. The fact that you're beautiful, that's another blessing. The fact that you have any measure of health, that's another blessing. And I'm just talking to you, I don't even know you. I could give you 50 things you ought to be grateful for right now. I don't even know you. Start coating your mind with gratitude. It'll change everything for you.
All right, so here's what I'm saying, right? Here's what I'm saying. So I'm saying that because you have no faith, right? You ask for something, and then once you ask for it, you're watching the scoreboard. You're not allowing yourself, right? You're not allowing yourself to just be consistent. Just do every day. Just show up. Show up every day. Be consistent. There's this book, The Compound Effect. It talks about the compounding effect of being consistent. The compounding effect that showing up every single day, what that's going to do. All you got to do is show up. Have faith, right? Have faith that once you show up, that as long as you keep showing up, getting better, showing up, getting better, that your life will get better. That everything that you want is going to happen, right? And so without having that faith, you know what I'm saying? Without having that faith, without believing, right? Without believing that, all right, I'm going to do this thing and the results are going to happen. In fact, the results are done, right? The results are done. Like the moment that you say, this is what it is, the results is done. So you got to believe.
Your belief is counted unto you as righteousness.
Your belief is
It will
righteousness.
make the difference between where you fell short
Yep.
and what I call you to be. The last mile of the way is filled in simply by faith.
It's by faith.
That's a really good deal. He said, I'll mark your account up as if you were righteous, even though you're not righteous, just because you believe.
Just because you believe. Just because you believe.
Believe God, the Bible said, and it was counted unto him as righteousness, just because he believed God. That's why you have to.
Hold on.
Mind Right Radio.
Hold on.
The number one source.
Hold on. Let's do this different. Let's do this different. Let's do this different.
Your belief is counted unto you as righteousness. It will make the difference between where you fell short and what I call you to be. The last mile of the way is filled in simply by faith. That's a really good deal. He said, I'll mark your account up as if you were righteous, even though you're not righteous, just because you believe. That's why you have to be careful about judging people.
Stop judging them. Stay fly. Thank you for the bad love.
But you don't know what they believe, and you don't know how God wrote it down in the books. And sometimes the one who is doing the judging might not be on the books as good as the one you are judging, because God counted that belief as righteousness. What God is concerned about in us is the fact that we do not believe. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth on him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. It's so simple, we miss it all the time. We give him works.
Courtney Miller, thank you for the bad love. Maybach Myra, thank you for the bad love.
Walking around trying to be spiritual. None of that is going to count as much as simply taking God at his word, believing what he has said about you, walking in truth and in clarity, and having peace of mind. Somebody holler, I believe.
I believe.
The enemy does everything he can to tear down your belief system. If you open up a business, if you open up a company, one of the things you have is vision, purpose, and goals. And you write them down so all of your staff and all your team and all your customers can know, this is who I am. I am defined by my vision, my purpose, and my goals. That's my playbook.
That's what I
creed. That's what I believe. You see the reason that's important. If you know who you are,
if you know who you are,
then you know who you are not.
Then you know who you are not. Gail Keys, thank you for the bad love.
Somebody can ascribe any identity on
Courtney Nash, thank you for the bad love. Courtney Nash.
They want you to be, and that's what has happened with a whole lot of us. Some of us have been 10 or 12 different people, depending upon who we were with, because we don't know who we are. We become whoever they want us to be, and then when they leave us, we are confused because we have no real understanding of who we are. You say, well, I thought you were talking about believing in God. I'm talking about believing in God, but I'm also talking about believing in yourself. I can do all things. Somebody say, I can do all things. Oh my God, just I'm right there. Say it again, I can do all things. Wouldn't it be amazing if you believe that? Wouldn't you sleep good tonight if you believe that? Wouldn't you walk around with your head up and your back straight if you believe that? Say it again, I can do all things. You would be intimidated by anybody, anywhere, at any time if you just believe that. Say it again. I can do all things.
I can do all.
Can you imagine how different your job interview would go if you really believed that and walked in? They said, "What do you do?" I can do. Imagine if you were taught that from the time you were born into the world. The first thing your mama told you when they spanked you on the behind is, "Don't worry about it, baby. You can do all things." We quote it, but we don't believe it. Not like we need to. One of the great privileges of my life is the opportunity to interact with people that I've seen from afar off. I get to see up close. I have met very few incredibly successful people who were not positive about themselves, confident in themselves. And I have met none of them who were any more gifted than you. None of them are any more gifted than you. In fact, in many cases, they are less gifted, less talented, less skilled. They don't have more than you. They think differently.
They think differently than you.
People aren't blessed because they have more.
Nope.
Life is an equal opportunity experience. You come here with 2 eyes and 2 legs and 2 ears and a nose.
Hey,
and a
Nadira's in the building. Salute.
Boom, you're here. What you do with what God gave you is left up to you. The guy sitting beside you has no more than you.
Coach Carter, salute, King.
He might have done more
Appreciate
with
you,
what he
King.
had, but he didn't get any more. I want you to understand that the predicament that you are in right now does not define your destiny.
Does not define your destiny.
They don't believe nothing. Let me try y'all over here. The predicament that you are in right now does not define your destiny. They're doing a little bit better. I'm going to try this section over here. The predicament that you are in right now does not define your destiny. You ought to look at every negative situation in your house and say, "You're a liar." I don't believe it. "You're a liar. You lied on me. I'm better than this." You ought to lay hands on that tumor and call it a liar. Every voice that said you'll never be nothing, you got to call it out. You're a liar. Every time something whispers in your ear and says you can't make it through this, you can't take this, you're going to have a nervous breakdown, you're going to lose your mind, you're going to die like your mama did, you're going to get sick like your daddy did, you got to talk back to those voices and say, "Hey! Sickness is a liar. Failure is a liar. Depression is a liar. Suicide is a liar. Despair is a liar. Spiritual heaviness, you're a liar. Disease, you're a liar. Can't learn, you're a liar. Can't read, you're a liar. Can't make it, you're a liar. Can't take it, you ought to call out every liar.
Mind Right Radio, your #1 source for mind elevation.
All right, we gonna wrap this up with Lady O. We gonna wrap this up because I need y'all to understand this. I need y'all to understand this. We driving the point home. Your belief system. I need y'all to understand that. Understand that.
Many of you, as I have been, as I am, are where you are in your life based upon what you believe. And it's not just what you think you believe on the surface, it's also your shadow beliefs.
Your shadow beliefs.
Holding you back from moving into the life that you believe you deserve. What I know is if you're not looking at the shadows, if you're not looking at what is subconsciously running through the tape in your mind, telling yourself you're not good enough, you're not worthy enough, you're not smart enough, you're not enough, which is a tape that's playing for a lot of people. If you're not conscious of that, then you end up acting out of that belief system and not out of what you know to be the truest or want to be the truest for yourself. You don't become what you want, because so much of wanting is about living in the space of what you don't have. That's why Jim Carrey's story is so powerful, because he started to act as though he already had it. He would go up to Mulholland Drive, he would drive away thinking, I already have those things, I just haven't accessed them as yet. I believe those things are going to come to me, and I'm going to act like they are, so I'm going to move forward in my life in order to draw that to myself in such a way that my actions are in alignment with what I say I believe. So if you start to think about that, really, why are you where you are in your life? The choices that you have made have been because of what you believe to be true for yourself. I understand that you work as hard as you can, you do as much as you can do, but you are in partnership with that which is your creator. And that when you can align with that, which is the creator's vision for your life, because your being here is a part of a force of creation that's greater than you can ever know. And when you can align with that, not just your vision, but what is that vision for you, which I believe every human being has, you are your most powerful. To know that I come from that source that has created all things. And this I know for sure. There's a mighty divine God out there, in here, around, above, and through. And I remember leaving, speaking in a church and saying, I don't know what the future holds, but I know who holds the future. I feel the same, only expanded that. What a privilege. As I think it's Joseph Campbell who said, the privilege of a lifetime is to be
this is Oprah.
who you are. And I know that in the fullness of my being. And I know that because I believe. Many of you, as I have been, as I am, are where you are in your life based upon what you believe. And it's not just what you think you believe on the surface, it's also your shadow beliefs.
But I don't vision board anymore because I am a powerful manifester. And I know that, and I know how to do it without physically putting it on a board. You have to meet the vibration. You can't be above or below it. It's just what I was talking about, negative energy, positive energy. In order to draw the thing to you that you want to come, you can't want it so much that you fear that you won't get it. You have to want it. So in order for me to be on your vision board, you must have put it there and then you let it go. Yes. And then you weren't thinking about it every day. Because you can't, it doesn't come to you that way. You have to do it, and then you have to put it, and then you have to meet that vibration. You have to prepare yourself to be there and ready when it shows up.
All right, y'all. That's the message, yo. Consistency, faith, and belief. That's it. Consistency, be consistent, have faith, and believe. Right? Write it down, make it plain, put it out there, keep doing every single day what you need to be doing. Right? Don't look at the scoreboard. Just know that you doing this is going to change your whole life. Right? Prove God. Right? Put God to the test. God said, if you believe, you can do all things. That's what God said. So put that to the test. Right? Put that to the test. Believe and do your work and watch the miracles, right? But you got to do the work, though. You got to do the work. Right? It's not just about believing, right? Because as you believe, right? As you believe, you're gonna your actions are gonna change. You know what I'm saying? Where can I find that motivation? It's pinned right there. mindrightradio.com. mindrightradio.com. It's pinned right on my thing. If y'all want to catch some more heat, go to mindrightradio.com. All right, it's my time, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for the Bizage love. Hold on. Francis Fomai, thank you for the badge love. Day Change Your Life, thank you for the badge love. Panther Inc. Graphics, thank you for the badge love. Ramaya Trask, thank you for the badge love. Tenacious I'm Chosen, thank you for the badge love. Just Phenomenal, thank you for the badge love. Where's CJ, thank you for the badge love. Patrick Watkins 79, thank you for the badge love. Jasmine PB, thank you for the badge love. The Don Oliver, thank you for the badge love twice. Raider Great, thank you for the badge love. Miss Epoxy by her, thank you for the badge love. It's A-Lo, thank you for the badge love. Bougie Electro, thank you for the badge love. Stay Fly LA, thank you for the badge love. Courtney Miller, thank you for the badge love. Maybach Myra, thank you for the badge love. Port Nash, thank you for the badge love. Gail Keys Allen, thank you for the badge love. Bayou Classic Boutique, thank you for the badge love. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with me on Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tell a friend and tell a friend. Make sure y'all go to ashcashshow.com, theashcashshow.com. Subscribe to the podcast. Go to ashcashtv.com. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Consistency is the key. We got 3 minutes. 3 minutes. I don't want to shortchange y'all. Y'all got 3 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all tap in with my guy Ramaya Trask. Man, I don't want to shortchange y'all though.
You are not doing it to Mind Right Radio. Elevate your mind. You elevate your life.
Why not?
See, all of us who survived this, but we wouldn't be here. We all survived something, we wouldn't be here. But some of us survived with everything working for us. It means that when you wait, you don't just sit down like you're sitting at the bus stop, listlessly, aimlessly looking into the wind and the weather, waiting on the bus to come. It means that while you're waiting, you ought to be doing push-ups and jumping jacks and lifting up barbells because you're renewing your strength. What are you renewing your strength for? Because you need to be strong enough to bear the weight of the favor that God's going to release on your life. It's amazing how you can be sustained by a thing you can't even describe. You can't even tell people what it's like. But you just know that something is about to happen. If there's anybody who knows what I'm talking about, you just knew something. I don't care what it looks like your season. I don't care whether you're 17 or 77. When God gets ready to bless you, he says it's never too late for you to get what you need. And I'm telling you today that it is dangerous to give up too soon. People get upset when you got your blessing outside of them. There are some other folk in this room who survived, didn't have this, didn't have that, didn't have the other, didn't have help, didn't have a husband, sometimes didn't have a job, sometimes didn't have a friend, sometimes you had to push yourself, sometimes you had to encourage yourself. You never had everything working at one time, but you were moving. You were in the dark, but you were still fighting in the dark, working in the dark, bought your house in the dark, raised your kids in the dark. You know God was on your side. You didn't have what they had, but you made it anyway. But whoever you are, I want you to understand this is the time. This is the moment you've been waiting on. You've been waiting all of your life to get to the point that you are right now. You're in the right place at the right time for a miracle to break loose in your life. If it had happened 10 years ago, you couldn't have handled it. If it had happened 3 years ago, you wouldn't have been mature enough to have it. You had to go through everything you went through in the dark to get you tough enough and strong enough and courageous enough and tenacious enough. And now you're ready. Slap somebody, say, I'm ready. This ain't no time to cry. You feel like I can't even have good grief. Everybody got to pick up the pace. That's why I can't deal with people who cannot pick up the pace. Don't be scrolling when I got a 911 on you. I need people who can pick up the pace. Do not allow the cares of this world to destroy your passion for living. You have to run after it. Success is always difficult. I would rather aim for the stars and not hit them than to not aim at all. I would rather go after it and not get it than not go after it at all. I'd rather try and fail than not try at all. I don't want to live with the idea of wonder what would have happened had I done more with my life. I'm gonna go for it, come hell or high water. I'm going after my destiny. You gotta run after your destiny. You can't stroll after your destiny. You can't walk after your destiny. You gotta run. Somebody holler, run! Run after your destiny. Do not stroll.
Do not stroll.
Do not walk. Do not meander. Do not wander, but roll after your destiny. You gotta run.
You gotta run.
You gotta run.
All right, y'all. That's it. I gotta run. Love y'all. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for tapping in the Ash Cash Show every Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tell a friend to tell a friend. I appreciate y'all. See you tomorrow. In God's will. Inshallah. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Same time, same place. All right, peace.
I'm talking about well. Money ain't a thing. Money ain't a thing.
Money in the bank. Money in the bank.
We can talk, but money talk, so talk more.
Ash Cash Show, Ash Cash Show, the Ash Cash Show, Ash Cash Show, the Ash Cash Show,